You started? Okay. Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to Old Man Outdoors. Let's take a look at my trophy room. Alright, so first thing we got in here, you're gonna see this deer. He's gonna greet you on your way in. This deer was killed roughly probably about 1996 to 2000 range. This was killed by my dad on the property we always hunted at. Got about 60 acres. And yeah, not a bad deer. Got it mounted by a buddy of mine. You've seen him in videos, Connor Rogers. His dad actually mounted this one, so shout out to him. Roughly about 105, 110 inch deer. Not bad. So we move on to this one. This one is really small, and this is a super old deer. One of the nicer deer my dad ever killed the time he hunted. And this was the first deer he ever got mounted. You can see if you come up here, shot by Thomas Woods with a 30-30. It's on the Sparlin Place on November 14th, 1993. So it's a pretty old deer. You look over here, this, it's an all right deer. See me and my dad in this little magazine thing. Pretty cool. And come over here. This is my first big whitetail I ever killed. Killed it out of a hayloft on a barn. And yeah, first big deer I ever shot. But come over here. Here in the corner, I've got just some horns. I've knocked off some deer me and my dad have shot in the past. I'll show you real quick. Got this one. This one's real small. This one was actually killed with a Texas heart shot with a crossbow. So that was a pretty cool shot. Always gonna have memories on this one. That was very cool. Got this one. I thought it was very cool because you can see humongous single spike on there. Probably one of the biggest you'll ever see. I don't know, I thought that was pretty cool. You look down over on this one. Huge fork. I think this one's really cool. My dad actually shot this one. You can tell it's pretty old, but yeah, cool deer to have in here. You look right here. I honestly don't really remember this deer. This was probably killed back in the day by my pops. So yeah, you can see this one's pretty, got his brow tines all nubbed down. Pretty cool. You can see up here, me and my dad actually made this. This just has a ton of random deer out here. This deer right here, I think this is probably one of the most just beautiful, perfectly made racks you could ever see. Just perfectly made. I love that deer. And you come over here, you see this deer right here. I don't really remember this deer. It's a pretty nice deer. It's probably an older deer. Now this one right here, this is a pretty gnarly deer, as you can see. He's actually an 11 point. He's like kind of a unicorn buck. I don't have any pictures of him, but you can see right here, horn comes out of his forehead is what it looked like whenever he had flesh on there, but thought that was pretty cool. Got this deer here. Found this one actually in a creek bed. Nobody shot this that we know of. You can see right there, he's got a kicker coming off the back, and pretty big deer. I'd have been really happy to shoot him, but unfortunately didn't get it done on him. And you gotta look over at this deer. Really similar to that one, actually. I don't remember that deer at all. My dad shot that one. And these two last ones, these are very, very old deer. This deer right here, same story as these other ones, can't really remember. And this one right here actually has a bit of story on it. I don't know if I have any pictures of them, but if I do, you'll see that pop up right now. But yeah, pretty cool deer. My dad actually shot this deer whenever him and my mom kind of pretty close to got married. So yeah, that story's got a pretty good story behind it. If you pan down here, I've got some deer horns right here, as you can see. These right here were killed this year by my dad. He shot this in early bow season. Not bad. It's whatever. Puts meat in the freezer. This was killed by my dad in rifle season. Not a very big deer, but it's not even a good rattle pack. Just, you know, like put them in your Christmas tree type horns. It's whatever. But you look at these bad boys. These are some pretty gnarly horns, my guy. These are my dad's sheds that he found. Yeah, we have a buck upstairs. We'll show you that here in a minute. He's a monster. Okay, to say the least, he is a monster. These are the sheds from him in 2003. So this is what he looked like in 2003. You can see he's got insane mass. Just my hands compared to it, it's insane. This right here already is a 160, 70-inch deer, and he gets a lot bigger. So we'll show you here in a minute. He gets a ton of more tines, mass, kickers all over the place. He gets pretty crazy. So we'll show you that here in a minute. But yeah, we have actually 2 deer in here, but I've got some more animals upstairs, different types of animals. And I'll show you guys what you all clicked on this video for. So see you guys up there. Yo, what's up guys? We're upstairs now, and let's take a look at these whitetail we got up here. We got this guy, 2018 buck, killed him. It was my second big buck I ever killed, about 105, 110 inches. Got a double main beam, kind of looks cool. Got this nice buck here. My dad killed him, 152 inches and some change. He's just a perfect, big, tall, wide, thick 8-point. Just great, beautiful deer. Largemouth bass, you know. Caught him while we were trolling for white bass on accident, and got him taxed up. So more here. We got this caribou. Shot him in Alaska. I don't know much about caribou. I don't know if that's huge, medium, small. He just looks really big to me. Come down here, got this pig killed on the Oklahoma and Texas border. Killed him with a bunch of cowboys, so that's pretty cool. All right, guys, we got this bird right here. It's called a tardigrade. I don't know how to say that word, but that's what it is anyway. Pulled up first on the big game birds in Alaska. That's what it looks like as it's going to its white coat. It turns white in the wintertime for like self-defense. So yeah, that's really cool. Over here we got this pig. This is the prized possession of the house. 197 inches and 1/8, or 197 inches and 3/8. My bad, I think. We'll check here in a second. He's got 8 points on his right side, 10 points on his left side, I'm pretty sure. He's got like an 18-inch inside spread. He's just he's a beast. He's just about the biggest deer. He's just a beautiful, typical whitetail. All right, guys, so I've got all of I've got the score sheet here. So he has 8 points on his right side, 10 on his left, as you can see. Just you can read through all that if you're a deer head person, you love deer. So 19-inch spread. Yeah, so he had some deductions just because it wasn't perfect. That's how it's scored on typical deer. But yeah, so he's 197 inches. But yeah, he got scored by Boone and Crockett, but we're not 100% sure how much he scored. I think it was like 195 by Boone and Crockett, not 100% sure. Don't quote me. Taken by Thomas Woods. You can see the date and everything. Donald County. All right, this is the 8-point, that big 8-point that's hung up in there. That's what he looked like whenever he was on the ground. This is that double main beam buck whenever I made him hit the dirt. Me getting emotional over that deer. I thought he was way bigger than he was, but I was super happy about it. Me and Pops with that deer. He actually looks pretty good in that picture. Really big body, as you can see. This is my first bow kill. It was with a crossbow, so I don't know if that counts. Well, guys, I ain't kicking you out. You ain't got to go home, but you can't stay here. Thanks for coming and looking at my crib.